As you start to listen to these words now, noticing the rhythm of your breath, it becomes easy to realize that sometimes the greatest transformations, they happen quietly, naturally, like a river effortlessly carving its path through stone. You spend so much time sharpening the focus of your mind, sculpting your thoughts, diving deeper into your internal world. And that's a gift, a profound gift. And yet, there's another truth emerging, isn't there? One that whispers, it's time to expand, to allow the power of your inner mastery to ripple outward, into your body, into your space, into the world around you. Because here's the secret you've always known deep down. Your external world is a reflection of your internal world. And just as your mind can be sharpened and strengthened, so can your body, your space, and the life you inhabit. The more you care for the outside, the more it nurtures you back, creating a powerful synergy, a cycle of growth, strength and clarity. Imagine your body becoming energized and powerful with every movement, like a finely tuned instrument that sings with vitality and strength. Each stretch, each breath in exercise becomes a ritual, a statement that says, I'm ready to engage with life fully. Because every step you take into the external world, it's a step towards your greatest potential. You've been listening to your thoughts for so long, thinking you had to solve everything in your mind before taking action. What if the action itself is the answer? What if the clarity comes not from thinking more, but from doing? What happens when you step out of your thoughts and into the moment? Maybe it starts with a single action, cleaning a corner of your space, feeling how clearing the external opens up space internally. And then you notice each small step outside creates a little more balance, a little more momentum. And it's funny how things work, isn't it? As you clean the space around you, you're not just cleaning objects, you're clearing energy. You're making room for new possibilities. Suddenly the air feels lighter and your mind feels cleaner. You look around and you realize, I belong here. This is my world and I shape it. And the more you do this, the more you begin to trust a new belief, one that was always waiting to unfold. When I engage with the external world, I ground my power. I become stronger, sharper, more alive. Balance becomes effortless because it's not about doing less of one thing and more of another. It's about integrating both worlds. You can feel your inner world while moving in the outer world. You can strengthen your body and refresh your space without losing your mind's clarity because they're all part of the same flow. Notice how that feels. The idea of balance unfolding naturally. You're no longer trapped in thoughts or driven by force. You're aligning. And your body knows how to move. Your breath knows how to guide. The external world, it isn't a distraction. It's your playground. Your training ground, your canvas. Every motion becomes a dance between who you are inside and what you're creating outside. You engage with the world and it engages back. Each movement forward becomes an invitation to reconnect with yourself. Each task, cleaning, exercising, walking outside, anchors you deeper into your purpose, bringing your goals closer. And you might begin to wonder, how much more powerful will I become when my mind and body move as one? How much easier does life feel when my external world supports my internal growth? And the answer becomes obvious. I thrive when I balance. No more overthinking, no more isolating, just simple, clear, intentional action. Each one strengthening you, sharpening you, and opening doors that were invisible before. Because the more you engage, the more energy you create. The more you step out of your head and into the world, the more life responds to you. And the more life responds, the easier it becomes to realize, I'm part of this world. I shape it as much as it shapes me. You're the master of your mind, the sculptor of your space, the architect of your body. Balance is your natural state, and every breath you take brings you closer to that harmony, effortlessly, naturally, powerfully. So step into it, move your body, clear your space, engage your life, because the more you move, the more life moves with you. And doesn't that feel exciting? To know the next step is simply living. And you might notice now how easily the mind can begin to open, not through force, but through gently leaning into something new, something that feels just right, just possible, just true. Because there's something extraordinary happening right now, a shift, a realization, that life doesn't need to be a constant struggle of trying to solve everything in your head. You don't need to figure it all out before you take the next step. The answer was always simple. The external world holds the missing piece. The body knows. The environment reflects. Action clarifies. And isn't it interesting how the smallest shift, adjusting how you breathe, how you move, can change everything? The way you feel, the way your thoughts reorganize themselves. It's almost as if the external world is a puzzle piece that clicks into place, with the internal creating something stronger than either one could on its own. So imagine this. You stand in the center of your space, and you notice your space is an extension of your mind. Every object around you, it holds a certain energy, a certain story. When your space feels light, your mind feels lighter. When your body moves freely, your thoughts flow with ease. It's all connected, isn't it? And maybe you're already beginning to see how the patterns that you've built in your mind, the same loops of thought, they can be transformed just by stepping outside of them. Not by thinking harder, but by doing something different, by moving, by creating, by engaging with life. Because every time you move your body, you're sending a signal, not just to your muscles, but to your unconscious mind. I'm strong, I'm alive, I'm growing. And that signal creates momentum. Momentum that pulls you out of the old patterns, out of isolation and into something far more powerful. A flow where thoughts and actions merge, feeding each other, amplifying each other. You begin to trust the external world again. You begin to trust yourself. And that's the beautiful part. It's already happening. You can feel it now. The belief sinking in deeper and deeper. When I move, when I clean, when I take action, I'm not escaping my mind. I'm completing it. Action and thought, they're partners in the dance of life. One leads, then the other. And together, they create a balance, real balance. The kind that feels like a breath of fresh air, like coming home to yourself. You step into a new belief, one that rewires the very foundation of how you live and think. I thrive when my body is engaged and my space is clear. I think best when I act. I grow stronger when I balance mind and movement. And that belief is like a seed planted deep in your unconscious now, growing stronger with every experience, every breath, every step you take in the external world. Think about how your body feels when it's fully alive, strong, flexible, energized. That power is yours anytime you choose it. Think about how your space feels when it's clear, fresh and open, a reflection of your clarity. And maybe you've already begun to sense how each action you take in the external world creates a ripple effect inside you, aligning your thoughts, sharpening your focus, bringing you closer to the life you've always imagined. The old patterns of being stuck in thought, overthinking, they lose their grip. Not because you force it away, but because something more powerful has taken its place. Movement, action, flow, engagement. You can feel it happening now, can't you? A growing excitement, the sense that life is opening up again, just waiting for you to step into it. And each time you take action, from cleaning a small space, to stretching your body, to walking outside, that sense of alignment deepens. Your thoughts become clearer, your body becomes lighter, your space becomes more supportive. You begin to see opportunities you couldn't see before. Because the truth is, life is always offering you an invitation to grow, to move, to expand. And you accept that invitation by showing up, by taking the next step, whatever that may be. It might be as simple as standing up and moving your body. It might be organising something small. It might be stepping outside for some fresh air and feeling the sunlight on your skin. Whatever it is, you realise action is the bridge between the life you imagine and the life you live. And you're always just one step away from building that bridge. The more you engage, the more you grow. The more you move, the more balance you create. The more you clear your space, the more energy flows through you. And isn't it exciting to know that this shift is already unfolding effortlessly, naturally, and powerfully? Each step forward becomes easier, more natural, more obvious. As you take that step, you know balance is no longer something you chase, it's something you live.